Use the identity sine A plus B, sine A cos B plus cos A sine B to find identities for cos A plus B, sine A minus B, cos A minus B, tan A plus B, and tan A minus B. Right, so I've already proved this identity in another video, and I'll put the link of that video down for you. So starting with that, sine A plus B is sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. Okay, if we look at this GeoGebra app, okay, here I have the graph of sine, and here I have the graph of cos. So, okay, drawn from minus 360 to 360, a bit more in both cases. So if I take this here and do like 30 degrees, okay, the sine of 30 degrees is actually 0.5, okay, but you'll see if I put 30 degrees here, you get 90 minus 30, you will get 60 degrees, and therefore at 60 degrees you will see that cos has the same value. So we can see that these two identity, this identity here and this identity here, is the same. For example, if I say cos of 60 and then 90 minus 60 is 30, okay, and that's true for all different values of angles. We can take other values, for example. Let's take 10. For example, the sine of 10, you can see, will be down to here, okay, and then the cos of 90 minus 10 will also give you the same value. Okay, so if we go back to the 30 degrees, also if the sine of minus theta, let's just get rid of this one for a moment, so look at the orange one here, the sine of 30, for example, is the minus the sine of minus 30. Okay, so sine minus theta is actually minus sine theta. It's actually what's known as an odd function. If you rotate it around that point, you will get back onto itself if you rotate through 180 degrees. Where in the case of cos, the cos of 30 is actually the same as cos of minus 30. So cos minus theta is the same as cos theta. So we're going to use these properties. And this GeoGebra app I will put in the notes of the video so that you can actually refer to it. So, carrying on. Right, so using these identities that I said, sine of 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, and cos of 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta. So we're going to say that sine of 90 minus theta, okay, sine of 90 minus theta, okay, which will be the same as cos A plus B, because 90 minus that is going to be, using this one here, the same as cos theta. Okay, and then we're going to say that the sine of 90 minus A minus theta, okay, and I'm going to let 90 minus A be equivalent to A, and minus B be the equivalent to B in this identity up here. So sine of 90 minus A plus minus B, so sine of A plus B will be sine of my A, which is now 90 minus A, cos of minus B, okay, plus cos of 90 minus A plus times sine of minus B. Okay, and as I just told you, cos of minus B is the same as cos B, and the sine of minus B is the same as minus sine B. Okay, so these identities. Okay, so we now get an identity, because I said that all of this is actually cos A plus B, which is going to be cos A, cos of minus B, sine A, sine B. So what I've done here is sine 90 minus A, sine minus is cos theta, cos A. Okay, and the same here with this one. Cos of 90 minus A is the same as sine A, using that identity. And then using the fact that cos minus B is equal to cos B, and that sine minus B is equal to minus sine B, we end up that cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sine B minus sine B, which is cos A, cos B minus sine A, sine B. Okay, so cos A plus B will be equal to this. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so sine of A plus B is sine AB cos B cos A sine B. And then sine of A minus B, it will be sine A cos of minus B, using this identity here, cos A sine of minus B. Well, cos of minus B is equal to cos B, so this will be cos B, and sine of minus B will be minus sine B. So we're going to get that sine A minus B will be sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Part C is cos A minus A, cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Then cos A minus B will be equal to cos A cos minus B minus sine A sine minus B. And again, using this, cos minus B is cos B and sine minus B is minus sine B. Okay, we're going to have that cos A minus B is going to be cos A. This becomes cos B. And then we're going to have minus sine B with a minus, which will now make it plus. So we're going to have sine A sine B. Okay, right, now going to the ones which are tan. So tan A plus B. Okay, so tan theta we know is the same as sine theta over cos theta. Okay, so we're going to have sine A plus B over cos A plus B. If we use the expansions that we just derived for those, so we're going to have sine A cos B plus cos A sine B over cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. If we divide by cos A cos B, we have sine A cos B over cos A cos B plus sine A sine B over cos A cos B. We could do it, provided we do it to everything. Cos A cos B over cos A cos B, sine A sine B over cos A cos B. Now the reason for doing that is quite a lot of things now cancel out. Okay, so all of this will just become 1. Okay, and we know that sine A over cos A is actually tan A. So we're going to have that tan A plus B is going to be tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A tan B. If we now use that, tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B over minus tan over 1 minus tan A tan B. We're going to have that tan A minus B is going to be tan A plus minus B. So we're going to have tan A plus tan minus B over 1 minus tan A tan minus B. Now if we look at this GeoGebra, and again it's in the notes of the video, here we've got the green graph is tan, the blue graph is minus tan. If we click here, for example, we can see that tan of 45, which we know to be 1, okay, and the tan of minus 45 is actually minus 1. So tan of minus theta is actually equal to minus tan theta. Okay, it's a property that you just need to remember. Okay, again, you can look at this for yourself on the GeoGebra, and that's true for all angles as well. Okay, so moving on, we're going to have that tan minus B is equal to minus tan B. So we're going to have tan A minus B is tan A minus tan B over 1 plus tan B. Okay, so we now have actually all the identities. So if we write them all out, okay, I'm not going to read them out, but we're just going to write them out so you can just see them all. Okay, so that's sine A plus B, sine A minus B. So notice the similarities. Cos of A plus B, cos of A minus B. Notice these, the minus and the plus are the other way around, okay? And then tan of A plus B, okay? And then tan A minus B, is going to be tan A minus tan B, which over 1 plus tan A tan B. Now, you don't have to learn these, but a good mathematician should actually learn them and should have them like, can call upon them. Okay, so this has been a video that's derived all the compound formulae. I hope you've understood. Now, the GeoGebra apps will be in the notes of the video. The previous video for the first one will be, the link for that will be in the video, and a link to my website where you can find thousands of videos to help you with A-level maths. I hope you've understood, and I thank you very much for watching.